What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. This is Sumner Healey, the original skinny dude. If you guys are new to this channel, this is the channel about helping ectomorphs and skinny guys go from skinny to ripped in the most efficient way possible. Today what I'm gonna show you guys is a great way to build up your shoulders. Anyone who has the ectomorph frame, you're gonna be naturally a very short shouldered person. You're not gonna have wide shoulders. If you wanna actually build a solid physique, you're gonna need to build up your shoulders, accentuate your V-taper. Critical if you're just getting into the gym to give them some special attention. But here's the kicker. Most guys walking around the gym, big or small, skinny or fat, don't have great shoulders. So today what I'm gonna break down is exactly how I've built up my shoulders as a skinny dude and how you guys can implement the same stuff. So one of the biggest goals of everyone that trains shoulders is to get that nice capped looking shoulder, that rounded, equally developed shoulder. And there's three main pieces to the shoulder. You have the anterior or the front, you have the medial, which is the side head of the shoulder, and then you have the posterior, which is the rear delt. But here is the thing. The interior delt or the front delt is the delt that gets all of the attention. And the reality is if you want to build up a strong, capped, rounded looking delt, you need to put special attention to the medial and to the posterior delt. As a lot of you guys know, I'm a huge fan of progressive overload, and typically the way that I progress on my lifts is by adding more weight. But there are certain muscle groups which are so small and delicate that it can be really difficult to pack on really heavy weight and lift with it. And this is the story for hitting the medial delt. Some guys will go in the gym and throw around 60s or 70s or these really heavy dumbbells. But for smaller guys with smaller frames, your joints are actually a lot more delicate. You have smaller joints, and so throwing around really heavy dumbbells or any kind of lateral raise is a no-no. But we still have to find a way to actually progress this muscle and push it to its limits. And the way we're gonna do that is by utilizing what's called a rest pod set, where you're gonna pick dumbbells that we can do 15 reps with. We're gonna hit that 15 rep mark, rest exactly 15 seconds, let our creatine phosphate system rebuild, and then we're gonna hit it again for another 8 reps. And this is how we are gonna progress on this lift. We're gonna be hammering it with volume and shortened rest time, which is one of the factors of progressive overload. And what we're gonna look for is that every single month add 5 pounds to these dumbbells. And obviously that growth isn't gonna stay linear, but if you're new to this style of training, you should see some really big strength gains. On top of that, our grip placement is absolutely critical. We're gonna be using a shortened grip and putting our pinkies at the very end of the dumbbell. What this is gonna do is it's gonna take out a lot of that anterior or that front delt. So when you hold the dumbbell here and you do a raise, you're gonna be engaging a lot of this. And while it's great to build up our front delts, they're getting so much work done to them on other movements like bench press or any overhead pressing movement that we're really gonna wanna focus on that side delt. And that's what's gonna give us that meaty, capped looking shoulder. So we're gonna make sure we're placing our hands at the back of the dumbbell, picking a weight that we can do controlled 15 reps, and we're gonna hit those reps, rest, hit those 8 reps, and then set the weight down. And we're gonna repeat this anywhere from 4 to 5 times is what I recommend doing. 4 to 5 sets of this. And then at the very end of this, what I'm gonna do is do static holds. Static holds are something that you very rarely see being done in the gym. And the benefit of doing a static hold is one, you're gonna fill that blood with muscle, which is gonna deliver nutrients and hormones, and it's gonna actually help rebuild that muscle. But on top of it, you're gonna develop the mind-muscle connection, which so many people lack. So by doing these isometric holds, you're gonna actually figure out how to fire that head of your shoulder that you wanna engage. And by doing this, you're gonna become more efficient at engaging all of your muscle fibers when you hit this movement. This has been one of my favorite training methods for building up that capped shoulder look, and it's something that has transformed my physique. So I hope you guys give this a try. If you do give it a try, let me know down below how it went for you. Be sure to subscribe down below, guys. I am here to help. I'm here to teach you guys everything that I've learned going from 112 pounds to 175 pounds. See you guys tomorrow.